Hi, I'm Aaron Walter, and I'm the youth pastor and associate priest here at St. Thomas Church. Welcome to this latest episode of the St. Thomas Video Podcast. We have Jonathan Scolare sharing today, answering the question, what's up with you and God these days? Talking about journeys and relationships that have been a part of his life. We hope this blesses you and encourages you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jonathan Scolare. I regularly attend St. Paul's K Street here in Washington, D.C. When I was asked what does my relationship with God look like these days, my first thought was about how this past over a year and a half, it's felt rather stagnant, much as the rest of my life has felt stagnant. I wasn't able to attend church regularly for a long time. I wasn't able to do ministry or just be around friends, church or otherwise, for a very, very long time. But then I remembered a friend approaching me last winter, and this friend had just gone through a very bad breakup. And she told me that she remembers the times where I would talk about my own relationship experience and the poor breakups I've gone through. And she said, I hear your stories, Jonathan. I hear what kind of trauma you've gone through and how you took steps to go to therapy, seek help, and be proactive in your own mental health. And she told me that gave her inspiration that she will be okay too. And I remember thinking that God had me exactly where he needed me to be. He was letting me let this friend know that even though her healing journey was her own to walk, she wasn't walking that alone. In a similar way, on the subject of journeying with our God, for those of you who remember Father Mills, who used to be a priest in the Diocese of Fond du Lac, he and his family walked the Camino de Santiago de Compostela several years ago. And any chance you got to speak with them, they will just energetically talk about how much they've grown, how much they love that experience, all the hardships and all the joys they encountered. And I remember listening to those stories for several years, going yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, that sounds great, but maybe not for me. But then several years ago, I was riding on the subway home, and I saw a post from Father Mills talking once again about his time on the Camino de Santiago. And something about that made me want to do it really badly. It was like the Holy Spirit just poked at me and said, "Hey, do that." And yeah, that was several years ago, and I've just been feeling an itch to walk it ever since. And now, of course, the pandemic came up, other life issues have come up, so I still haven't walked it. But to this day, I don't know why I am feeling a call to take that journey. But I know that when the time does come, I won't be making that journey